Welcome to this beginner-friendly guide on JavaScript operators, the fundamental symbols that perform operations on values. These operators are essential tools for manipulating data and controlling program flow in any JavaScript application. Understanding operators is crucial for writing effective JavaScript code, allowing you to perform calculations, comparisons, and logical evaluations. Mastering them empowers you to build complex logic and process information efficiently. Let's begin our deep dive with arithmetic operators, which perform fundamental mathematical calculations. These are commonly used in programming, allowing us to handle numerical data with ease and forming the foundation for quantitative operations. These include basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus for finding remainders. Each serves a specific purpose in numerical computations, ensuring accurate data manipulation. We also have increment and decrement operators, convenient shorthands to add or subtract one from a variable. The plus plus increases a variable's value by 1, while minus minus decreases it, frequently used in loops. Remember the crucial order of operations, like PEMDAS or BODMAS, which dictates the precise sequence of calculations. This ensures expressions are evaluated consistently, preventing unexpected results and defining the hierarchy. It's vital to distinguish between prefix and postfix increment or decrement operators, as their timing of operation can significantly affect your code's outcome. While both modify the variable, the moment the value is returned differs. With prefix, the value is first modified, then the new, updated value is returned. In contrast, with postfix, the original value is returned first, and only then is the variable increment or decrement. This distinction is critical. Next, let's explore relational operators, used to compare two values and always return a Boolean result, either true or false. These are fundamental for making decisions and controlling program flow based on conditions. These comparison operators include equality, inequality, strict inequality, greater than, less than, and their inclusive counterparts. Each provides a distinct way to evaluate the relationship between two operands. A critical distinction is between double equals, which performs type coercion, and triple equals, which checks both value and type without automatic conversion. Understanding this is paramount to avoiding pitfalls. Using strict equality, triple equals, is generally highly recommended to prevent unexpected behavior caused by JavaScript's automatic type conversions. By explicitly checking both value and type, you ensure precise and predictable comparisons. Now, let's move to logical operators, which combine or modify Boolean expressions, allowing you to create more complex conditions. These are essential for decision-making processes, enabling programs to respond intelligently. The three primary logical operators are AND, OR, and NOT. Each plays a unique role in evaluating multiple conditions simultaneously or inverting a single condition, building sophisticated statements. Truth tables are an excellent and visually intuitive way to explain precisely how these logical operators work under all possible combinations of input values. They provide a clear understanding of an operator's behavior. For example, the logical AND operator returns true only if both of its operands are true. If even one operand is false, the entire expression evaluates to false. This strict requirement is key. Conversely, the logical OR operator returns true if at least one of its operands is true. It only evaluates to false if both operands are false. This operator is perfect for scenarios where any one condition is sufficient. The logical NOT operator is a unary operator that simply inverts the Boolean value of its single operand. If true, NOT makes it false, and vice versa. It's used to negate conditions effectively. Logical operators also feature short-circuiting, where the second operand might not be evaluated at all. This optimization occurs when the outcome of the entire expression can be determined solely from the first operand. This short-circuiting happens if the result of the logical expression can be definitively determined from the first operand alone. For AND, if the first is false, the second is skipped. For OR, if the first is true, the second is also skipped. Next up are bitwise operators, which perform operations directly on the binary representation of numbers, manipulating individual bits. These are powerful for low-level programming tasks and efficient calculations. These specialized operators include bitwise and or, XOR, not, left shift, right shift, and unsigned right shift. Each provides unique control over binary patterns. Visualizing these bitwise operations is incredibly helpful to truly understand how individual bits are manipulated. By seeing the binary patterns change, you can grasp the precise effect of each operator on the numerical value. For example, the bitwise XOR operator returns 1 if the corresponding bits of its operands are different, and 0 if they are the same. This property makes XOR useful for tasks like swapping values. The left shift operator moves all bits of its left operand to the left by the number of positions specified by the right operand, effectively multiplying the number by powers of 2. New bits are filled with zeros. Conversely, the right shift operator moves bits to the right, effectively dividing the number by powers of 2. Leftmost bits are filled based on the sign for signed right shift, providing efficient integer division. While less common in everyday JavaScript, bitwise operators are vital for specific low-level tasks. They are indispensable when working with graphics, network protocols, data compression, or optimizing performance. Moving on to assignment operators, which are used to assign values to variables, making them fundamental for storing and updating data throughout your program. These are frequently used, crucial for managing state. The basic assignment operator is equals, which assigns the value on its right to the variable on its left. Compound assignment operators offer a convenient shorthand for performing an operation and then assigning the result back. For instance, x plus equals 5 is a compact and efficient way to write x equals x plus 5. This means you take the current value of x, add 5, and then store that new result back into x. This shorthand applies to many operations. These compound operators elegantly combine an arithmetic or bitwise operation with an assignment in a single step. Examples include minus equals, multiply equals, divide equals, modulus equals, and bitwise versions like and equals and or equals. They streamline your code. Next, we have the conditional or ternary operator, which provides a concise, single-line way to write simple if-else statements. It's a powerful tool for making decisions and assigning values based on a condition. Its syntax is condition question mark expression if true colon expression if false. The operator evaluates the condition. If true, it returns expression if true. If false, it returns expression if false. It's a direct way to choose between two outcomes. Essentially, it evaluates a given condition and then returns one of two expressions based on whether that condition is true or false. This makes it useful for assigning values conditionally or returning different results. While the ternary operator is powerful for simple assignments, avoid nesting it too deeply to maintain readability. Overly complex ternary expressions can quickly become difficult to understand. For intricate logic, if-else is often preferred. Finally, let's cover the null coalescing operator, denoted by question mark. This operator provides a specific way to handle null or undefined values, offering a more precise alternative to the logical or for default value assignment. This question mark operator returns its right-hand side operand only if the left-hand side operand is strictly null or undefined. It acts as a default value provider, ensuring you always have a meaningful value when dealing with potentially missing data. Otherwise, if the left-hand side operand is any other value, including 0, an empty string, or false, the question mark operator will simply return that left-hand side operand. It only cares about null and undefined as triggers. It's critically important to differentiate the null coalescing operator question mark from the logical or operator or, as they might seem similar but have distinct behaviors. Their criteria for triggering the right-hand side are fundamentally different. The or operator, the logical or, considers any falsy value, such as 0, an empty string, nan, null, or undefined, as a trigger to return its right-hand side operand. This broad interpretation can lead to unintended default values. In contrast, the question mark operator specifically checks only for null or undefined values. This precise behavior provides much more granular control over default values, allowing you to use 0 or empty strings as valid, non-default values. In this comprehensive guide, we've covered essential JavaScript operators: arithmetic, relational, logical, bitwise, assignment, conditional, and null coalescing. Each plays a unique and vital role in building robust and dynamic JavaScript applications. These operators are the fundamental building blocks of JavaScript logic, enabling your programs to perform calculations, make decisions, and manage data effectively. They form the very grammar of how your code interacts with values. To truly solidify your understanding and become proficient, it is essential to practice using these operators extensively in your own code. The more you apply them in real-world scenarios, the more intuitive their behavior will become. Don't hesitate to experiment with different values and scenarios to observe precisely how each operator behaves under various conditions. Try edge cases, unexpected inputs, and combinations of operators to deepen your comprehension. For further learning and to continue expanding your JavaScript knowledge, we highly recommend exploring official JavaScript documentation and engaging with online coding challenges. These resources provide additional examples and opportunities to test your skills. Thank you for watching this beginner's guide to JavaScript operators. We hope this detailed explanation has provided you with a solid foundation. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and most importantly, happy coding.